Hi everyone, Swanky Markets with the outlook for Friday 28th of May. So today we had the breakouts and the pullbacks we need. I've been saying for weeks we need we need pullbacks, and we weren't getting them. Today we got them. Now, I've had a few emails. Don't go thinking that the tide has turned and we're now in an uptrend. Hell no, we're not in any uptrend. We're just in a pullback. Alright, we need more than that for an uptrend. This is just a pullback. It broke out of ranges up, and those who were up high broke out of ranges low. So relax a little bit, okay? Do you really think this is the start of an uptrend? No, it's not. We need a lot more things to go in our favour to start to say this has turned. So don't. But anyway, I can only be wrong, or I can only be right. I can't be both, just like everyone else. So we'll see what happens. But I don't see anything to say this is the start of an uptrend in just one day. We all heard what China was saying today. They're just spreading rumours. Those of you who are new to the market, take rumours with a pinch of salt. The old saying is buy the rumour and sell the news. It's bank holiday on Monday in most places, so enjoy your long weekend. I'm not trading tomorrow. I will watch New York Open, and at 3 p.m. my time, I'm going to get in my little plane and I'm out of here. That's why we do this, right? So we enjoy life, not to be sat working all the time, and we do this so we don't have to work all the time. I said to you I made my pips at the start of the week, and I've had a nice relaxing week this week, so I would advise you also to take the day off. But there will be some of you who won't listen and will insist on trading, so we'll do this video. Anyway, where are we now? We'll start with the, what's this? This is the pound dollar. This is on the daily. I've been saying all week that I would love for price to get back up to the 147 area, 147.90. I know that's a 90 pip range, but I'll go through now what I mean. Areas to short. Well, it may just get there now for me. We're now 145.65, so I might see that 147 area. Not far away. Now, look, are we in an uptrend? No. This is the daily. That does not look like an uptrend. This is where Forex gets new people. This is where people lose their money. You have one massive up day and everybody thinks it's changed. It hasn't changed. So relax. Okay, so I'm still looking to short a lot of pairs. The levels I'm looking at, it's major support and resistance. If we look up here, you'll see it's around this area here. It's in this little box there is where I'm looking to short. Okay, it is yet to be tested. It is fib levels on the daily. 61.8 is 47.36. Price, if we go to the weekly, this is the weekly. Price is pushed off this trend line, this lower trend line on the weekly, so you know price is pushing up. So let's go back to the daily. So this is where I'm looking to go. The 50% of the fib is down here at 46.39. I hope it breaks that, and the 61.8 spike through to 47.89 is what would be ideal, what I would be looking for. So watch that. Okay, the euro dollar on the daily. I've been saying I'd love to see 126. I may also get that. 126 is all the way up here. If you look at the daily candle, this is what is known, well, when I was writing this up, is what is it was down here a little bit. It was known as train tracks. This is now what is known as a bullish engulfing candle. It's at the bottom of a downtrend. It signals a reversal. Not a reversal of trend, just means price may go up now for a few days. Might have a little fight here on this trend line, so we'll see how we get on with it. Right, but we have mixed signals, right? Some people would count this as a head and shoulders forming on the daily. If we go down to the 4 hour, could be a head and shoulders if price came back down here. Could be a head and shoulders. On the 4 hour that was. But if we also look on the 4 hour, we had this little kind of a wedgie pennant going on. Wouldn't really call it a pennant, more like a wedge, but bit of a steep angle broke out today on the 4 hour and has gone up. So, but price has not really retraced. It broke the weekly M2, but also look, if it breaks this weekly pivot, which I'm hoping it does, Next stop on the bus is the weekly M3 pivot, which is 125.92. Just above that, obviously 8 pips above, is 126, and on the 4 hour you can see why I want to short it there. Also look to the left. If I bring this over to the left, you can see there why I want to short it. Previous support, which became resistance, and now will hopefully be resistance again, and that's what I'm looking for. So I would like to get back to it, and if we look on the monthly, we can see why price has stopped. This is on the weekly. If we go to the monthly, ping I showed you the other night, right off the 200 EMA. So a bit of a pullback, bit more force, knock on the door again, get through, then the 365. So that's what we're looking for. So that is the euro. Where are we going now? Swissy. Okay, 155 held. Again today it's at 1515 now, spike below. Excuse me. This is a bit higher. On my other platform I have 1500 drawn. Excuse me, just 1 second. So it held again today. I know it's 1495, but it should be 1500 or 1515. But it hasn't closed below it. I would ideally like this to get down to 1300 to long. Good pullback, good support and resistance area. Good to long that there. So that is what I am looking for on the Swissy. It's too near the top. Leave it alone. Aussie dollar. Let's go to the Aussie dollar. 1 second. Price shot up today. You can see this is huge. Total movement today was 300 pips. Very, very bullish candle. If we go down to the 1 hour, it's in a reversal head and shoulders pattern. Target is up here at 85.49. Hopefully we'll hit that. If we hit that, I will be looking to short around 86.70, 8700 area. Let's go to the daily. 86 sorry guys, 86.70, 87 area. We can see 61.8 of the fib is 86.92 of this move, and that is also this previous support which became, and also the 50. Watch the 50 at 85.73. We can see to the left here previous support, and if we go back further we can see here it was also previous support which should become resistance. So I am now looking for price. It'll test that. If it breaks that, I'm definitely looking at that. But those are the areas I'm looking to short the Aussie dollar. This pair does like the fibs. It does like the 50% of the fibs. And what I just showed you to the left, the old saying, look to the left to see right. And this is also on the 4 hour. If I go down to a 4 hour, just change this chart, it's easier. This is MAC divergence playing out. As you can see the MACD there. MAC divergence playing out. 4 hour stocks are starting to turn. We'll take the stocks off the daily, and at the moment this should go a little bit higher. So where are we now? CAD. Right, the CAD has just finished playing out a head and shoulders pattern that took 2 days to form. There we have the head, the shoulders. I think I talked to you about this last night. Yeah, I did. And then went back up, retested, and now it is just finished to the pip. So what am I going with this, doing with the CAD now? Nothing. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not looking to do anything with the CAD. If we look here, it's now at this previous resistance, which it's now used. Let me just change that line. It's using as support, and we'll change that to black. So that's what it's using as support, but this is still to me in a downtrend, and we'll just see what happens out of there. Leave it alone tomorrow. Where else are we? Euro yen. Euro yen, very bullish bar. Stocks have snapped up on the daily, as you can see. The BBs have closed, Bollinger Bands, MACD is going up. This might have a little further to pull up before it continues back down. Leave this tomorrow. 114 would be a logical level, as you can see here. But watch the Euro USD also on this pair. What is happening here is we're in a clear downtrend on the daily, but those who trade off a 4 hour, like, you know, I have my EMA is slightly different on a 4 hour for different reasons. Just be careful, because this might trick you into thinking we're going into an uptrend. So just be careful. Keep an eye on the daily, alright, not the 4 hour to get your trend, the daily. Aussie dollar yen. Aussie dollar yen also shot up today, and again, like mirrors with the Aussie dollar, this is also in a head and shoulders pattern, but this hasn't finished it yet. or as a CAD is finished. So the target is there on this reversal head and shoulders. Watch 78.30 level on this bull run here, which is here 78.30, which would be the target of this head and shoulders. If we go to the daily, it's also 50% of the fib. So should that not hold, then 79.80, which is a 61.8, would be an excellent level. It's the weekly 55 EMA, 61 of the fib, previous support, which now could become resistance. So those are the two levels on that pair. Euro pound on the daily. Euro pound has pinged right off this trend line today. 84.17 was the low, right off previous lows. It's now coming up and retesting this trend line that I told you about last night. So this is also what's known as a spinning top candle. So back above 84.52 level. MACD divergence is playing out, as we can see. We've got the MACD divergence there and there. If 85 might be the level tomorrow, if that breaks, then I'll be watching 80.